Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Right now, I would like to tell you about myself. It's like what my name is and where I come from and what I used to do in my leisure time. The first, let me introduce myself. My name is Abu Musa Shari, but you can call me Musa. I am 20 years old. I come from Central Sulawesi, exactly in Palu City. I live in a small village called South Palupi. It is a small village that I live. Maybe not all people know about my city, but in my city there is a beautiful place that you should know. You know what is that? That the part of east of Indonesia there are so many natural places like a tourism place like a beach and mountain that are so beautiful over there. And in Palu there are some tourism place there I recommended you to visit. What is that? It's called Tanjung Karang. Tanjung Karang is a beach that many people from outside the country, from abroad, come to that beach because this beach is a famous beach in the Palu. So, why is it so many people come to Tanjung Karang? Because the sand is really clean and also the water, we can see the ocean clearly from that beach. If we have planning to go to the Tanjung Karang, we have to be ready because the way how to get there is really bad. It's like we have to have the vehicle that is good enough because we will pass the mountain with the wavy road, so it's not gonna be easy to pass. It's not gonna easy to pass the way to get there. And now the next is what I used to do in my leisure time. There are so many things such as watching movie, listening to music, hang out together with my friends. And the most I used to do is watching movie because of what? With watching movie, I can learn a lot of language, such as sometimes I watch Korean dramas that is a little bit learn about their language, and sometimes I watch Chinese and even English movie that is also can improve my English skill to become more fluent because when I watch that movie sometimes we can imagine or like doing shadowing after they say something like every single sentence or every single words that will make us imitate them how they pronounce every single words clearly and truly. And also I like to listening to music because of what with listening to music, especially when I watch a YouTube and then find the lyrics, it will help me to improve my English skill. Because of what? Since I was in senior high school, I start I I have one song that I played many times. That's called Umbrella, and it's now it's become my favorite song. I memorized that song really badly, so badly. I memorized that song until uh, without seeing the lyrics, I memorized that song and I tried to find the meaning. What is the meaning of the singer says about the song, and it's also will improve my daily expression, or slang words. So why I like to listening to music or watching movie? Because for me now, as you know, I learn about English a lot from the music. So for me, it's really useful. It's really useful for me to improve my English by listening to music or watching movie. Why is that important for me to use my leisure time like doing something useful like listening to music or watching movie? Because as you know now I'm learning English language in Winsa. So it's really important for me to improve my English by listening to song that is English song or watching movie that also use English language. So it's all. Thank you. Okay everyone, now in the next part 2 I would like to introduce an traditional food from my country. As you know, I'm from Sulawesi, so I would like to introduce some traditional food from my country or from my city, especially from my city in Sulawesi. The food is called ice green banana or es pisang ijo. We called it es pisang ijo in my country. Ice green banana is a traditional fruit from Sulawesi, especially from Makassar. This ice is made from, of course, made from banana, and also the ingredient is wrapped in the green flour dough. How to cook and how the way we cook that is we have to steam that in the boiler. Dough is made from the flour, water, and of course green coloring made from a mixture of water and suji or pandan leaves. In Makassar or in Sulawesi, this ice cream banana is sometimes eaten in the special months, in the holy months, that is in Ramadan. Every years in special month in Ramadan, there will be so many people selling this ice cream banana. We can find it in the market, in the side of the street, and everywhere. Because of what? Because this ice cream banana is really good food from our city. And also this is good when we feel really thirsty and also hungry at the same time. This is really good because it's really can fresh our body, and if you are hungry it will make you full because we eat banana with the ice. And also now it's not only selling in our city, that is in Sulawesi, but also we can find it everywhere. Just search it in the Google or Shopee. We can find ice cream banana or es pisang ijo khas Sulawesi. That is from my city, Sulawesi. So I suggest you to buy this kind of food, that is ice cream banana. You can eat that when you feel thirsty in the afternoon, maybe when you are coming back from your work. I suggest you to buy this kind of things. It will fresh your body and make you full, of course, with the banana. It's really delicious food. You should try it. Alright, now we are going to the next part 3, that is we are going to talk about foods again, but in an abstract situation. So the first question is, what foods do I consider are good food for me and why? For me myself, I like to eat vegetable because of what I realized that eating something like vegetable can be good for my healthy. Because of what, as now my eyes not really good to see something that is far away, so I often eat a carrot with the vegetable, another vegetable, it mix become a soup, and it's really good for my health, and I like eating vegetable. Then it's really good for myself. I consider eating a lot of vegetable. I also like eating kelor leaf vegetable, that is really good taste. And the second question is that what kind of things do people eat that are bad for them? And as I know, there are so many people now, especially in our country, nobody doesn't know what is junk food. Junk food is like the street food that is sold in the side of street. I think that food is not really good for their healthy. Because of what? Junk food has a lot of oil. It's more oil. And as you know that there are many people buy junk food, not only one, but they buy more than one. It's like 10 or more than until 20,000. Maybe will they spend more money for buying junk food. Uh, why do they keep buying this junk food? Because it's delicious. Of course it's delicious, and also the price is cheap, so they buy it a lot. But actually they know that it's not really healthy for their body because it has a lot of oil, and we are not sure that the oil that the seller use is still good or not. Sometimes the color has changed, become black, and of course it will be bad for our body. So the third question is, why do you think people eat such thing if they are not good for them? It's like what I'm saying before. People buy this junk food more because the price is cheap. So when they are broke, maybe they can't buy another food for their dinner. They will choose to buy junk food, and they will eat with rice, and it's uh, really cheap for their dinner. It's really cheap for their dinner. And the next question is number 4. How do I think people's eating habits have changed over the years? That is maybe because of something they plan in their life. Maybe they are an athlete, so they have to change their mindset of eating something not really good for them. They will avoid unhealthy food like a junk food, what I'm saying before. And also maybe because they have some illness or weaknesses. It's like they can't eat some food, they can't eat fish because maybe they have allergy. So over the years it can be changed. And the next question is number 5. How could the eating habits of the children can be improved? This is the obligation of the parents that should teach their children. They should make their children have the habits to eat healthy food, like give them a vegetable, milk, something health like meat, chicken, and of course the ingredients also. It will improve the habits of the children to eat something healthy. And because if start from the child, we give our child something delicious, something they like, it will and we don't care about the healthiness, it will make their habit to eat that kind of food even they know that is bad for them. And the last question is, if I could, how would I change my own eating habits? For me right now, that I'm staying in the dormitory, so I have sent money from my parents, so also it's can change my own eating habits. It's like I have to save my money, so I have to eat something uh, more cheap than when I'm staying at home. So it will change my habit. And also now, as I'm saying at the first video, that I have my eyes can't see far away. It's like a minus, so I have to eat a lot of vegetable, and that's I put in my mind, so it will change my own eating habits. That's all from me, and thank you very much. Peace out.